I have a bad habit of using random facts as a coping mechanism. See, when the world doesn't make any sense, I lean on them to find some sort of understanding. Like, did you know that the sky is blue because of this thing called Rayleigh scattering? Fact. Did you know that dogs can see color just not in the same way that people do? Fact. Did you know that women can actually see more shades of red than men can? Fact. Did you know that the first time I saw you, I was 17. In desperate need of a lineup and a shave, and I guess some things never change. The first time that I saw you, it felt like for my entire life I'd only ever seen black and white, and this was the first time that my eyes had known color, the first time that I saw you. It felt like this. This is the closest humanity will ever get to perfection. Fact. The first time we spoke, I went home and replayed our conversation in my mind until the sound of your speech was tattooed on my eardrum. If your voice was a song, I played on repeat until yours was the first name on my lips in the morning and the last one on my ears at night. And I know that statement doesn't quite make sense now, but it did then because maybe you didn't make sense. And maybe you weren't meant to. Maybe there are things about you that I still don't quite understand, like how catching your smile from across the dining hall can make my heart stop beating just long enough for me to enjoy living again, like how you can make a Tuesday feel like not a Tuesday, even when today was definitely a Tuesday. You were a beautiful misunderstanding, wrapped up in a smile widening the distance from Seattle to Boston. So when you left, I guess you did it the only way you knew how. Without mourning, leaving everyone around you trying to figure out what just happened. Did you know that the human body is about 70% water? Fact, when they fished you out of the river, your lungs were filled with more water than your body could handle. You died the way you were never meant to, alone, reaching out to the last pieces of your life as they floated away from you. The dead will never walk again. Fact, you will never walk again. Fact, the day of your memorial, I ran to a soundproof room, screamed my voice raw, found a piano and played the saddest song I know. But piano keys feel a little bit too much like bones, and it hurts to have death so close to my fingertips. So instead, I ran until my lungs burned because something about you dying makes me feel like I'm drowning too. And I've always been good at locking away the broken pieces of myself for long enough to heal, but I'm struggling to find a place to hold everything that you once were. It has been 4 years, 1 month, and 12 days since you died. And I still play your song every night before I go to sleep, but now I'm beginning to forget the sound of your voice. And I never knew not knowing something would hurt so much. After you died, your best friend said that every day feels like a Tuesday, which is to say the skies are always a little bit gray. Laughter feels like the faded echoes from before the sun finally got tired of shining. And I'm struggling to remember what it feels like to see in color.